So, good afternoon, all the participants. We welcome you all for the third session of this program sponsored by ATAL Academy AICT India. We again welcome our eminent expert, Professor Dr. KG Srinivasa sir from IMCO Department, NITTTR, Chandigarh. Sir will provide us today hands-on experiences about some of the different platforms and softwares that the faculty can use to promote blended and flipped learning at the institute level. So thank you very much, sir,
Thank you, madam.
for this session also. So over to you, sir.
Yeah, again coming back here. Good afternoon, and today we will discuss some of the important aspects of blended, some of the tools that support blended learning or blended teaching. One important tool, as we know, in blended, either you take it in blended learning or blended teaching, or it may be a flipped classroom. There is something which is very important is uh, providing for the students to listen at home, sorry, to watch at home, watch at home, right? So now how do we ensure that the students have watched the video lecture that you have given? Because many students, I will see many of the online courses, what they do, they open the YouTube link from the left, bottom left corner to bottom right corner. They will drag the process bar and they will say, I have completed the video. So they will never, they don't actually really apply their, because videos sometimes it becomes very difficult for people to watch and other things. Again, there are standards to create videos. I think in the e-content session or in some other sessions, people might have already discussed any video should not be more than 20 minutes. If it is more than 20 minutes, then it starts boring. Okay, so better to have a kind of a 20-minute small video so that the students will learn. But again, how do you ensure that the student has watched that video? So there are certain tools to create video lessons, right? What is that? Video lessons. Very nice video lessons. What are those tools that are called? One is Yed Puzzle and another one is TED lessons, right? So now we will have a look at these two, how to actually integrate with your Google Classroom and how to manage these video sessions, video lessons, so that you will ensure that your students are actually watching the videos that you have already given, right? So we'll stop this and first let us see the Yed puzzle. What is that? Yed puzzle. So let me just log into my another account. There are certain question answers, right? The question, yeah. So now what is this Ed puzzle? Just type Ed puzzle in the Google. Okay. Uh, so just type Ed puzzle in the Google. You will get something like this. You can sign up uh, this ed puzzle. You just sign it. Tell that you are a teacher. You can sign in with your Google account, right? I'm just signing with my Google account, right? I will get something like this. Just go to home, right? So there are a lot of things that you will get. You can actually set some curriculum. Uh, for example, for high school, middle class, there are a lot of curriculums that are already there in Edpuzzle. You can actually use it as a teacher. See, for example, for high school, let me check. So there are a lot of things that are there in Edpuzzle, so people can just go through. So let us not work out with this. Uh, so now this is just our college. So my contents, just go to my content, right? Usually, as I told you may actually create your own video lecture, or you may uh, you may create your own video lecture, or you may take actually the video lecture from somebody else. So what I do is we can use some of the video lectures that are available in YouTube, right? I can add the content. So what is that? I can create a video. There are certain things. So you can create your own video by actually merging. Okay. So you can create your own video, right? So, for example, you can create, I can edit this video. Uh, so, for example, I can edit this video. So, what I do is I can edit this video. What I do, I can cut. What I do, I can from here to so I want to cut it. I want to add a cut here, right? I want to cut the video till here, right? Add a cut, so I can add one more thing, right? From here to here, I will cut the video. What I do, I have cut the video. So now, once I cut the video, I will get only a very short video, something like this. It is actually doing what you can do. You can actually edit some of the existing video, right? And you have to wait for some time. Um, you can actually what, as I told you, a long videos you can take, you can cut it and make it as a chunks and produce it. Like there are a lot of video editing tools also which will do the same. So we will not worry about that. So this is as a part of this one, right? Is taking some time. So I think so yeah, I have already added the cut, right? So now I will just do that. See, actually, the whole video is 29, and my first video is actually only 8.34 minutes, right? So now, then I can actually do a what? Voiceover is blocked to comply. You see, actually on YouTube channels, you cannot do voiceover, but you can upload your own video to record the voiceover, right? So I will just upload my own video. So and then questions. So that questions I will come back. So what I can do, I can cut a long video into short video. and I can do voiceover. Please see the original video. Uh, so this is you can actually even change the title. Okay, what was the original video? The original video was 29 minutes, whereas after my editing, it has become just, so this is 29. I will just add the cut. Okay, once I add the cut, uh, so now I will add the cut. This is, so I will add just 5 minutes. Okay, I'm just making it just for 5 minutes. I have added the cut, right? So now this is my video, right? And for this video, you can do or undo it, no problem, right? So now I have just finished it. What I do, I have just finished it. So what I got, I have a video and I have a cut so that the students will only see the video that has been actually uh, uh, trimmed. Then once I do that, this is the cut. Okay. So from here to here, there is a cut. 11 minutes, there is a cut, right? Then, then what I do is I can add some questions. What I do, I can add some questions. So please see, my video starts from only 11 minutes here. My video does not start from the previous one. So when I say add the cut, my video starts from 11 minutes, right? So once your video starts, I can add multiple questions, multiple choice questions, open-ended questions, and the note. So how do I do? So let me take a new video. Yeah. So let me take one kind of what I say is, I will just go to contents and I will take one simple discrete mathematics lecture, right? So here, this I have added this. I want to just delete this content. I will add something new. Let me check something that is. So let me check this. So this is one video that I have selected. I will just edit it. Okay. What I do is I will start this video. Okay. Once I start the video, I start adding questions at some point of time. So now I will check here and I will add a question where at 0.14 minutes, one multiple choice question and how to create uh, what is the Google tool used to create interactive slides. This is my question, right? Then what is the choice? The first choice is Google Talk, something like that. I can write Google presentation. I can add one more Google Doc and one more last, then Google Form. What is the correct answer? What is the correct answer? This is the Google, this is the correct answer. This is the wrong answer, right? So I have saved one question at 0.14 minutes, right? Then you continue. So I will add one more question here. What is the question? How to add, what is that? How to add title in the text, something like this. Okay. One is use click button, use tab button. You can add anything, and use plus button and use new button. Okay. So I think use the new button is the correct answer. I hope so. I don't know. So then you save it, right? After that, maybe at the last, right? Um, may- somewhere here, somewhere here, why I am giving some paths so that you can actually parallelly do these things on your own. That's why I am doing very slowly, because these things, if you start now itself, you will understand something. After that, you may forget. So this, therefore, this is more of working example, so you can do simultaneously. That's why I'm starting. So another multiple choice question: um, uh, how to add task, uh, task, something like this. Use um, what is that? Scrolling, then tab, something like this. So use this scrolling. I don't know. I'm just randomly writing something. So now at the end, what I do, I will have an open-ended question. What is that? At the end, I have an open-ended question. Um, what is the purpose of Google presentation? How it is different from Microsoft presentation, right? So I will just put one open-ended question, right? Then after this, I will just continue, right? I can put one note, right? What I can, hello, room में हूँ, class ले रहा हूँ. So now, what is that? Now at the end, you can put one note. I can actually click on the microphone to record also. For example, what is that? Dear students, at the end of this slide, sorry, at the end of this video, you have actually learned about how to create an interactive Google slide that you can present anytime, anywhere, on any machine. Thank you. So I can create. So what is that? You can just listen. I have created a voiceover recorded audio, right? And save it. You can add even the notes or the text also, right? So I have multiple choice questions and everything. So now voiceover again is not possible, and you can implement the cut. So cut can be anything. There is one fundamental question. I will just just now finish. I am going to save this video lesson. Fine. There is one question, sir. Won't this raise the copyright issue that we are trimming someone else's video? You are not, you are using, see, you are already using somebody else's video for teaching purpose, right? And in that 1 hour video, you are using only the half an hour video. You are not publishing it again in the YouTube. Please understand, whatever the cutting, whatever the trimming that you are trying to do, you are not going to publish on again YouTube. You are using purely for the purpose of teaching. So therefore, there is no copyright issue. And if you cut it and use it as a part of your presentation and again publish, try to publish in YouTube in your name, then the copyright issues come. Hope you are understanding what I am trying to tell you. So you can, for example, 25-page textbook is there, sorry, 250-page textbook is there, and I am going to only use 35 pages. Okay, so what I can do, I can always use the part of the material for my teaching purpose. So hence, there is no copyright issue, but you don't publish these things in your name. See, I have not put that the video is mine. I am giving you from where this video has been taken. The link is actually provided. We are not actually cheating anybody here, and we are not deceiving anybody. So therefore, there are no copyright. It is purely used for teaching, right? So now I have created. I can duplicate, I can delete, and now I will try to assign. So now how you can assign it? See, you can assign it to a class. Or you can actually give the public link. You can copy the link and send it to your students. Or you can assign it to a class. For example, when you assign it to a class, you will see my what this is something which is already assigned. I can add a new class, and I can add a new class, or you can import the class from the Google Classroom. So what you do, you can add this video lecture to all your students who are there in your enrolled in your Google Classroom. Puzzle can be easily linked to your. So I will say these are all my Google Classroom. I will assign it to the students who are in my blended teaching classroom. I will import class from that, and I will assign this video lesson to the students of this blended teaching classroom. So it is assigned. Right? So you can just go through how it works. So these are all the questions that we have actually asked, and unfortunately there are no students in the classroom. You can actually turn on the creative CC, but anyway it is not ours. You can prevent the skipping. Skipping means you cannot actually drag this. For example, now I will see, I will start the video. As soon as 0.14 seconds happen, immediately it will stop. So now it has stopped. I have to write what is the Google tool that you are going to say. For example, Google presentation, submit. Right? 100. So my question is correct. Now I will continue. I cannot do this. You see, I cannot drag this. This cannot be done. So during this video lesson, you cannot drag anything. So that is the major thing. So you have to watch the continuous video. Therefore, these are all very important tools. So now it is stopped. How to add the title in the text? Use plus. So it is wrong. Actually, it is use new. It will tell you. Then again. So it will tell you here you have actually done a wrong thing. There is a question, is there any option for the students to skip the question? No, he cannot skip the question because that is why we are using this. Students should not skip any part of the video. Okay. Only thing, they may not sit, they may go around or they may watch something else, but they have to do this. Huh? I'm just waiting because I cannot scroll. But again, my suggestion is don't put a lengthy video here. Student gets bored. Please put small videos, not more than 20 minutes time. Right? So now I will get one open question. I've taken a very short video so that. So what is the open question? So open question, what is the purpose? It is used to present anytime, anywhere. Okay. So I will just say and I will submit. So this has to be graded by you. Okay. So next I will get one end note from me. So now you will see your result. I have correct responses 2 out of 4, and there is something to be graded which is not yet graded. So for example, I will say open-ended question because it is used to. So I can say that you somebody else can comment also. It is correct, correct. So I will say comment. Okay, then fine. So this is how you can actually create a Google Classroom. Sorry, a video lesson from Edpuzzle, which you can integrate it along with your Google Classroom. Right? Any questions? So I can just go to my contents. Fine. In this, do you have any questions? You can take actually channels from YouTube, Khan Academy, National Geographic, Tech Talks, all these things. You can take these, no issues. Even Khan Academy also you can take the because they have made it completely open source. You can actually use that. Fine. So with this, this is how a very beautiful tool that you can actually use to implement flipped classroom or blended teaching to integrate video lessons. You are ensuring that every student is completely watching the video. He is not just skipping. So these are all highly used in high schools nowadays. Okay. So try to use these things so that effectively to implement blended class. So before I go to the next tool, do you have any questions? Uh, how many students? 1 minute. There are certain questions. Is there? Can anybody skip the question? No. So students have to open the Edpuzzle and watch the video. Right? Student will get a link and they can actually using their Google Gmail account. They can sign in. And if there are the part of this one, they can actually do without signing in also. There is no issue. They can. They need not open. Just if they click the uh, link that you are sharing, they will be able to do that. But they have to log in using Google. Okay. I mean, students have to register. No, once they log in using Google, it will ask whether you are a teacher or a student. They have to say that they are the student. That's all. How could teacher know that the students responded to the question? So you will have, for example, you will once you go to your school. This NITTTR is my school. So these are all my video lessons. Here I will get a statistics. See, for example, I will get a statistics here. So this is the statistics you will get. For example, my classes, go to your class. uh, this is blended learning, no dues, who are all the students, due assignments. You will get all the statistics here. Unfortunately, I don't have any students here, so but if you go to your my classes, you will see all these students and how they are actually. You can import students also, there is no problem. Okay. So, for example, if I see, node you actually share this assignment, reset the student progress, you will come to know what is the student name, who are the people who have watched, what are this grade, when did they last watch, and whether they have turned in or not. Go to the student. Are you able to get it? This is actually in my head puzzle. They have to go to my class and go to individual assignment and see that. Is there any doubt? Fine. Shall we move on to the next tool? Any specific requirements required for making this video? As I told you, you can take the YouTube lectures as it is. There is no problem. But if you are creating your own video, then you have to use some of the tools. So let me tell you how to use some of the tools. There are two, three tools that are actually used. Okay. What are the tools that can be used? I will just give you the list. Okay. One is for presentation tube. Okay, so there are two, three tools. Fine. There are two, three tools. I will just give you one small example of these tools. 2 minutes. Online assign. I'm just searching. I am just trying to open those tools so that we'll get an understanding of these things. Right. Yeah. Uh, There are two, three tools. I just wanted to open it. I hope you're all seeing this. So now we will just go to the next very important thing, um, that is called Edu. Shall we go on to the next video? Because creating a video, how do you do? How do you create your own video? You can actually 1 minute. How to create your own video? I will just show one example and. So hope you can now. I will just show you that screen. Edge. What is it? Microsoft Edge. Are you seeing this presentation tube? Are you seeing this? So you can record, upload, and share video tutorials. They are all very presentations, so it is easy to do things. Right? So now you can get started. It is very easy. Record you how to record your presentation. The things are very clear. You can actually download a freeware light version. Nice advanced. You can do all the things. So I don't have this in my laptop, so therefore I could not see that. Fine. So presentation YouTube can be used. Fine. So now let us go to the very important thing called the tool that can be used for creating a video lesson, which is much better, much attractive, and I don't know what there is one question. I think Edpuzzle is good to edit existing YouTube video and customize as yes, it is good, and you can upload your own videos and also you can do that. There is no problem. There is one more called TED lesson. You just type it in the Google, something called TED lesson. So it will take you to your home page, ed.ted.com. Where it is? It is also actually to create a video lecture or a video lesson. So now you go to ed.ted. It is completely free, don't worry. So here you can create, see here you can create, students can create their talk on their own within the class or at the home. Educators can create their own community, give their own TED style talk. So I can create a video based lesson. What is that? I can create a video based lesson for which I have to sign in. I am signing in. I am signing in with my Google. Right? So now here I am just trying to create a lesson. Same way, in the same way, I am trying to create a lesson. So what I want to actually create a lesson on computing annals. So there is one TED talk at Google, which is, or there is there are a lot. Let us take this video, right? This is a very good 1946 history of computer history. I want to take this as a video, right? I will take this as a video, right? I can change again, please see, you can change the video. You can give your YouTube link or you can crop the video. Again, you please see, I can crop the video. I will start from here. For example, I want to have yeah, I want to have just 2-minute video. I want to have a 2-minute video, right? And you just crop it. It is very easy. What I try to do, I'm just cropping it. So it has become just a 2-minute video for me. So originally it was 9 minutes, now it has become 2 minutes. I can crop from anywhere to anywhere. So sorry, server, there was some problem, so you may have to. So chalo, you can crop this, that's what Discord, so you can crop this video. Now, this is a video lesson, computer education. Now let us begin. Now I want to begin. What is that? This video demonstrates the tradition of computing. Something like that you can write here. Save. This is the beginning. You have to tell. Great work. The draft is being saved. Right. Fine. Thank you. So now you can give two types of questions, multiple choice questions. And so now this is the question. Um, Here, what I want to tell you is I can give when the computers were built for the first time. The first answer is 1946, the second answer is 1942, 1938. Okay, this is the first answer, and 1995. So the you can sorry, you need not have any answers, right? I can give a hint. For example, in the video, the hint is somewhere in 1 minute. If you just watch within 1 minute, yeah, the video hint is somewhere here, right? So I will say this. So it is coming. Please see. Okay. Then I can take another open-ended question. Do you think the computers were so big during that time? Something like this. I am just giving. I don't have. You can add so many questions like this. Okay. Then think deeper. Can you tell me what will be the size of a computer 20, 10 years later? This is a very good question because you are telling that from for 50 years this computer was so big and now it has come to such a small portable. Now can you think something like this? Okay, so you can think on that, then discuss what will be the next generation computers. Fine. And finally, do you think any other technology that has evolved so quickly, like the computer? Something like that you can say. Okay. So my question is over. So you can do view summary. So I can view. So let us begin. This video demonstrate the tradition of computing, and you think on some questions, then you dig deeper, then there are some descriptions, and finally, and you can set, right? Then you can adjust the settings. You can, there are the modules, think, dig deeper, discuss, and finally, and make my lesson customizable. You can actually customize. You and other people will be able to create the copies on the lessons page. Require the students to use TED accounts. You can have it here. I don't require the students to use the TED account. This is a setting that I will create, right? I'm trying to save it. Right? Um, Now you can preview this, how this lesson looks like. If I want to publish, uh, you can start watching this, then think, okay. So now let us start, let us watch. I will say 1944. You can start a discussion here, right? Yes, something like this. So you can have you guided questions here. Fine, fine. You can edit. Fine. This is also similar. If you want to publish, what you have to do? You have published and you can share your lesson. How do I share my lesson? And this is my lesson link. I will copy it on the clipboard and I will share it with the students in a public way so that they can actually record their sessions. Right? So this is the best way of creating and another and easiest way of creating an educational films. It is fine. Any questions? So let us ask some questions. There is one question from Meenakshi to all. Are we prone to copyright issue when you cut an existing YouTube video? No, we are not adding our own voice. See, we are not. Please understand. We are not publishing this as our own. We are making it as a lesson. We are adding. For example, you will say that this notes it is already there. This is my additional notes. Okay, and this will not be again published in YouTube. So where is the question of again copyright? And they are asking you to use it for making a lesson. That's how they will actually make money. So once the lectures are in YouTube, it is for public view. You are not editing. You are not actually making anything on your own, right? So that problem will not come. So any other question before we actually move on to the next session? What do you think? Whether you think Edpuzzle, how to record our videos? As I told you, YouTube presentation. Please go to YouTube recording videos using YouTube presentation YouTube, right? What is that? You can record your videos using presentation YouTube recorder. And the another one is screencasting. There is two simple things. One is screencasting and another one is the presentation YouTube recorder. It's a very simple thing. You have to download this, right? What you have to download? This is the presentation tube. You download. There is a very simple. I hope you are all seeing this. Share your video presentation to record and upload your video presentation. Open the slide. So go first download version presentation YouTube version light. Then open the player size camera. You make it on and audio level. You give a better audio level and stick on these things. Video size everything you fix here. Camera, audio setting, everything. Then you can start button. So start button and wait for 5 seconds. The countdown will start. Okay. The countdown will start. Then you can make the slide navigation next, previous, all those things. You can do that. Okay. Then slide. You can actually toggle with different types. You can exhibit only, side only, or camera only, or camera beside the slide, or camera over the slide, screen and other things. Then click pause and resume. Okay. If you want to pause the recording, then stop. There are two formats, ASF format, okay, and MP4 format, and then you play. Fine. What you have to do? For which you have to download presentation YouTube. Okay. So presentation YouTube, you can download all these things. I am just download presentation YouTube recorder. So what is this presentation? Yeah, here you can download presentation. So if you want, I will download it and demonstrate you. This is the light version. You can download exe file and install it on your computer. Okay. Hope you are getting it. Any doubt? Yes, presentation YouTube recorder can be used to record your videos offline and then upload it in the video. Are you understanding? Presentation YouTube recorder is used to record your videos offline and then upload it in the YouTube. Fine? Any other questions? You can create. I request Dr. Amandeep Kaur, yeah, it is a free software. Presentation YouTube is a free software. Okay? Presentation Tube Recorder, it is free. As it is told, it is free. It is downloadable. Okay? Uh, you can do that. I think, Dr. Amandeep, you can actually give them an assignment to record all these things. What is this? This can use only when to use. Yeah, only. I don't know what is Jafar is asking. This can only use to record the PowerPoint slide. Yeah, that is there. See, without PowerPoint, you cannot. Otherwise, if you want to do similarly, there is something called screencasting also. Okay. Any other questions in this? Are you comfortable with creating a video lesson using either Edpuzzle or using uh, TED lessons? There are two things, Edpuzzle and TED lessons. Uh, there are certain disturbances. The host can mute everybody, please. Madam?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Madam?
Sir,
Manisha, you are requested to kindly mute everybody.
Yeah,
sir,
yeah.
ma'am, everybody is muted except the panelists. So,
Okay, okay, madam. Thank you.
okay.
Okay, fine.
So, any other questions in this? You see, you can do this as a very nice experiment. There is no money involved. You can actually create a beautiful blended classrooms, or sorry, flipped classrooms or blended classrooms using these tools. Why I'm trying to tell you, because tools are also very important. You will get a complete statistics about the tools, right? So, fine. Shall we move ahead? Fine. So fine. So then, what I will do is, so now you have understood what is how to create a video lesson. Yesterday in the Google Classroom, we have seen how to create a classroom using this one. And today we have seen how to use a video lesson. Sorry, how to create a video lesson and how to actually use it. Then there are few other things that are used for collaborative software. Yeah. Now EMGT again, EMGT. So now I will demonstrate you one MOOC platform called Canvas. So now Canvas is free. I will just take you here. So I will give you one demo on how to use Canvas. So go to Canvas, LMS, very nice LMS that people can use it. Here, Canvas is there for both higher education and many other things. So you can, as a teacher, you can try it for free. You have it for a business also. There are no more things. But as a teacher, I can try it for a free. So get a free Canvas account. So you just put your details. Okay, you will get one Canvas account. So just put your details. You will get one Canvas account. Okay, there are certain. there were certain questions in the chat box. I will question and answer I will take. So now you can actually type all these things, and by Canvas all these things you can tell, and you will get a free Canvas account. So now once you get a free Canvas account, you will get I think I will just log out. Sorry. This is my account. I will log out. So where you have to go? You have to just go to instructor.login. This is the login. So here you will go and you will get an account here, free account that you can use it. There is no issue, right? Then just log in. So now you will get a dashboard like this, right? I want to start a new course. You can actually have a course. That course can be create CC, attribute, share alike, non-commercial, many things you can, right? You can actually have a course like this. You can start a new course. I have just have one for a demo purpose. I have one. So there are a lot of courses here. So there are a lot of courses. So this is my course, right? So I have started a course here. Please see, once for every course, there are so many options. One is the home. This is how your course looks like. There is one important thing in Canvas is it is not only that you can import some of the existing contents. So for example, I want to import some existing contents. Those who have made creative, see, if you have made the course under CC, then only you can copy the contents from them. Otherwise you cannot. If you do private course, then you cannot do. Okay. So for example, what I have to do, I have to import from Commons. What I will do, I can import from Commons. Some of the courses that are existing here. So I got so many courses that are actually created under Common, right? And many people, this is a download link. For example, using Canvas during a high school closure, higher education, something like this. Computer, let me take some course. Some people have developed a course on their own. So let me take Swayam course and LMS. Let me take some course. Okay. So just these are the course and these are the details. There are not many things. Version notes are also not there. And then this course is not there only. Only some people have downloaded some PPT. There are only one modules and only no discussion, quizzes, files and all. So I want to take a better course that has. So I think there is a course here. This course I just want to import it. Using Canvas during a high school, I want to just import it as a part of my course. I can do that, right? So this is the course. So this is the details, okay? And lot of things are there here, right? I can use this and there are no version codes. So I can just, this course is only in the PDF format, right? So like that, what I'm trying to tell you is you can, let me check, there are certain course which has a better, this is a format, PDF format course. I think somebody has created a PDF format of their whole course and uploaded. These are all some courses that are available. So let me check. And so let me know, we need not worry about this. Let me go to our course only, right? So this is the course, and every course will have a home page. This is the sample page, right? So you have to create a sample page. This is how the sample page looks like, right? And then you can view all the pages. So you can create a new page, interactive course contents here. There are a lot of sample pages. So once I go home, you will see this. This is a sample discussion. It looks like, okay. And this is a sample quiz, sample assignment, how these things will look like, right? So first is sample pages. You can create a sample page, very nice sample pages. There are no issues. You can create all the sample pages. I can edit this. Please see, you can actually add a picture. You can add all your contents. You can edit this page on role selection. Even teachers can also actually do this. And there are a lot of announcements. So you can have an announcement, you can add announcement for the course, you can edit the announcement of the course. Then comes to the modules, right? So how to module? So there are, this is very simple module. You can add any number of module. Every module will have a sample page, a discussion forum, and a quiz and an assignment. Every module has a page, discussion, quiz, and an assignment. You can actually prepare the syllabus. Okay, this is the core syllabus. You can actually prepare for the instruction. You can add people. How you can add people? You can. This is for group sets, so you can add any number. Okay, so this is the group set name, right? But you can add people like. I can add, for example, I can add students. So there are no students here. So I can, so you can student interaction report. You can actually add it from your settings, right? So how do I actually add students from the settings? So you go to settings, okay? Once you go to settings, you will have, these are all something related to this, then sections, then navigations. Yeah, here people, right? And apps and future options, right? You can create a lot of things. Students view, how the students will view these things. You can put all these things. Uh, But how do I actually put the students? Let me tell you. I will how to put the students. There is an option. I have forgotten 1 minute. So here, go to people. Go to people. Okay. So now you can deactivate. You can remove. You can, yeah, here view prior user group student register interaction report view registered services. So there is a group chat, okay, and somehow I've forgotten. There is uh, how to add students. 1 minute. I will just tell you. Uh, there are so many. You can add students, teachers, TA, course design. Let me, I think, go to home, right? And here I can import students. Okay. So 1 minute. I can, you will get a help. There is no problem. There are certain things like you can check how to, this is collaborators files. 1 minute, I will just go to my accounts, e-portfolios, shared contents. Yeah, you can go to e-portfolios. Okay, settings. Okay, registered services. These are all the registered services. And you can do this. You can see the notifications. 1 minute, right? And now I will go to my course, NITTTR Chandigarh course. right? This is the course, and there is one simple way of putting inbox. I think there is an inbox also. 1 minute, let me go to people. No people found. You can search by name. Uh, you can only group search. Sorry. Uh, find view user groups. Yeah, there are no groups. Find 1 minute. Student view prior enrollments. Yeah. So here there are prior users. Again, you don't have any users here. Okay, you have to send the link, and there is 1 minute. There is how to add students in Canva course, right? So what you can actually how to add a canvas. So just so there is a video. I will just share it with you so you can. So here 1 minute. So just go to the course and you can add the canvas. You have some courses. Yeah, unfortunately mine is not added, so I will just try. Okay, you can add people here, right? Yeah, 1 minute. There is some fundamental issues here. Yeah, unless and until I have published, I cannot add. Sorry, unfortunately, I have forgotten how to publish. You have to first publish the course, then only you can add. And right now, I cannot add the students because it is not yet published, right? So once I publish the course, it is not a published course. So here you can add people. Fine. I have forgotten that I have published it. Then you can give an assignment. So the assignment can be of two types. No, no, that plus people, it is inactive. I know that here there is a plus people that will come only when you publish the course. Unless and until you have not yet published, if you have not yet published, mine is a draft course, therefore it is not coming. I have forgotten that it is a draft course. Okay. Then there is a sample quiz you can add. Okay, you can add a quiz. You can edit the quiz, right? Then you can even have given assignments. You can show an assignments here. Then you can enable the discussions, right? You can have a discussion here, pin a discussion. Then you can actually view the grades of the student. Then these are all pages. This is very important. Outcomes. Usually, if you are actually practicing outcome based education, you can set the outcomes here. Very nice. You can follow the CSV format. You can put up an outcome page here, right? So this is very important feature. You can set the outcomes. So there are actually you have a lot of helpline to actually set the outcomes here that you can go on your own. Okay.
मैडम क्लास 10 मिनट में आना मैडम 5 मिनट में देता
Okay, then you can create some conference. So you can actually add a new conference. This is something like a discussion forum or a doubt clearance forum or something like that. You can add a conference in between with your students. Then you can have some collaboration with some other people. Sorry, through some docs, like you can actually have a collaborated doc. So two people can actually start collaborating the document. So you can, both of you can edit and other things. Then very important thing, you can add rubrics. So how do I add a rubrics in the course? There is all this one. So you can add a rubric, like in the last class I have shown you how to add a rubrics in the Google Classroom. In the same way, you can add a rubrics here, right? Then 1 minute. Then you can. Okay, then new analytics. There are good number of analytics and other things here, and you can actually do settings. So I have just taken a very because this is almost 1 day lecture to give you how to actually work with Canvas. But I have shown you you can experiment. It is not a rocket science, and you can actually do it much better. So this is just a kind of an awareness workshop. So you should know that these kind of tools are available for free to do something. So now, because I have last 10 minutes, now I will stop sharing and now I am open for questions. There is one, sir, how can we take the time-based attendance during the online class? See, there are, for example, if you are taking a YouTube class on YouTube, sorry, not YouTube, Google Meet, take an online attendance user, uh, there is a extension, uh, Chrome extension for attendance. Yeah. So if you are taking if you want to take an attendance in the when you are taking a class in Google Meet, you can actually add this to your Chrome. It will take the attendance. Okay, is a Chrome extension when you are taking the class. Otherwise, you have to create a right. Any other things in the blog? Any other questions? Now you can ask questions. Canvas is free for teachers and students also, no problem. How can we take a time-based attendance during online class? As I told you, like time-based attendance during an online class. Time-based attendance, like every 10 minutes you want to take an attendance.
Sir,
Fine. Canvas is free for teachers and it is free for students also. Teachers, it is limited. For students, it is free. Yeah.
sir, there's a question. Can we have live class in Canvas?
No, you cannot. You can have some conference. As I told you, there is one conference block. You can have some kind of conference. Conference is nothing but a live class. But you cannot have all conference. There are free version. There is limited. I think you can have only up to 5 conferences in the free version. But you have to go for paid ones. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Ma'am, we are done with the questions in the chat box.
Sir, there is one more question. We are editing existing YouTube video. Is there any copyright issue related to that?
See, copyright, copyright, as I told you, if you are using your YouTube lectures to teach your students, there are no copyright issues. You should not cut some of the YouTube lecture and use it as a part of your lecture within your YouTube presentation. Hope you are trying to understand what I'm trying to tell you. Fine. So you cannot use it as a part of your YouTube series. Okay, but you can use existing YouTube lectures as a part of your lectures, lessons, and other things. Then there is one more to use.
What you want to say that it is not, you cannot use it for commercial purpose.
Yeah, yes, sir. It is anyway lesson. It is actually Sir,
Yes.
sir reminded one more thing. For example, you cannot use a YouTube lecture and make one course in Udemy.
Yes.
Udemy is a commercial site where actually people are actually putting their own courses. So you cannot use a YouTube lecture and as a part of your Udemy or some of the MOOCs. Hope you are trying to understand. But for your own classes, where
Yes.
it is not under the
Definitely.
commercial, this one you can use. Here there is to use presentation tube. First I have to prepare PPT, then I have to make a video. Yes, you have to. Otherwise, you can use your screencasting. That is much better. Whatever you do in the screen, you talk and that screen will be captured. Any other question?
No, sir.
There were some questions.
One more question.
I'm not. I am not able to open the QA. That's why I am not able to see that. QA. Yeah, now it is open. 1 minute. Yeah, there are. I don't know which demo they are asking. I think it is 324 canvas. Yeah, right. Any copyright issue for video TED? All TED videos are free to use for non-commercial purpose. Knowledge dissemination and this one. Okay, and so there are no more questions. Thank you. Hope because I have given a very short introduction of these tools, I think you may have
Okay.
to practice and explore the other features. Like Canvas is a very big tool. You can do a lot of things in Canvas. I think we may require a lot of sessions to cover the Canvas, but you can start. As a teacher, it is free. You can start one or two lectures in that, and you can try. As I told you, there are few very important things which are not there in any other things like Canvas. One is outcomes. That is very much useful for your outcome based education, OBE, NBA, and other things. And rubrics. These are all the part of your element. No, in Moodle, you don't have these kind of features. So Canvas is really built for implementing outcome based education, blended teaching, classroom, online teaching, and other things. So I think that is the best, but you can try for free, and for some of the things you can ask. Even commercial also, it is not very costly. Yes, I have completed. I think exactly 1 minute before I have completed. If you have any question, I can.
So thank you, Professor.